When it comes to Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monk speedrunning, there are two clear kings, Kung Lao for the glitched category, and Scorpion for the glitchless. Since I've already done a video covering Kung Lao, I figured that it's finally time for Scorpion's time in the limelight. Plus, the route has been solidified enough that I feel this video won't be outdated anytime soon. So without further ado, let's learn Scorpion's neat speedrunning tricks. When normal old walking just doesn't get you from point A to point B fast enough, punch walking is what you need. Punch walking is the foundational movement tech of any run. By quick attacking after achieving running speed, the character will quickly punch forward. This small burst immediately gains you some distance, and the speed can be maintained by jumping or long jumping. This trick is used literally everywhere in the run, so getting used to punch walking is probably your best option. Next up, we have something a little more intricate, Scorpion's full air combo. You might think this one belongs in the combat section, but Scorpion's air combo is used mainly for the massive distance it provides compared to a normal jump. By jumping, quick attacking, launch attacking, then air grabbing, Scorpion can cover a large distance in the air before falling. There are a lot of places this trick sees use. The first occurrence is in the second room of the run. Instead of running around this corner and down the bridge to trigger the reptile cutscene, we can instead line up on the corner of this platform and perform an air combo after jumping. This will hit the edge of the cutscene trigger, saving just a few seconds pretty easily. The second use of the full air combo is an alternative route to the fan blade skip. Instead of doing the long jump variation, it is possible to cover the gap with a full air combo. The key is to still punch walk as far off the ledge as possible, but instead of inputting a long jump, we will jump and full air combo, just barely making it to the ledge. This strat is about even with the long jump variation, so either route works. Next, we have Wuxi 4. Here we position on this roof and running air combo off the corner. This route skips all of the test air mites needed to obtain the wall run medallion, saving a ton of time. And finally, we have the frozen spike wall skip. This strat follows the same principle as the fan blade skip. Punch walk as far off the ledge as possible, then jump and full air combo. And boom, there you go. Movement tech number 3 is air warp exploits. Scorpion's first teleport upgrade is the air warp, allowing Scorpion to teleport in the air. Shocking, I know. While extremely useful in combat, it also has two major uses in movement. The first use is the force snake skip. Starting right here next to this zombie, perform a standing grab. Then wait a second for the zombie to gain as much height as possible, and follow with a jump and 3 air jabs. Perform a launch, and follow immediately with a grab. Aim the zombie towards the camera, that way Scorpion kicks off towards the ledge, then launch kick and air warp. The air warp will reset Scorpion's position to the other side of the ledge and safely set him down on the other side. The second use for exploiting the air warp is in the pillar room before the reptile fight. Here we want to line up with this platform, jump, quick attack, launch attack, then air warp. This gives us just enough height that the air warp puts Scorpion on the platform. This skips the first pillar of the room, saving several seconds. Next up is in my opinion the coolest movement tech Scorpion has, wall jump loop. Wall jump is the ability gained after collecting the medallion from Baraka. This ability allows the combatant to leap from one wall to another. While this ability is supposed to be used to bounce in vertical corridors, if you are able to make it back to the same wall you jumped from, the ability can be chained on just a single wall. This trick is used in one spot, and that's the blood wheel skip. By wall jumping, quick attacking back in the direction of the wall, power attacking to reset momentum, and spamming wall jump again, wall jump can be chained to infinitely scale walls. Luckily, this nets us a minute skip here. Now that we've learned to move, let's learn to fight. There are 3 main items when it comes to combat in Shaolin monks: normal opponents, big opponents, and the Fatality Meter. We'll start with the Fatality Meter. Filling the Fatality Meter is useful in 4 places in the speedrun: Fatality Coin, Mortality Coin, Brutality Coin, and Hammer Room. The Fatality Meter is filled through the use of comboing an opponent. Certain attacks are worth certain amounts, but I'm not actually sure of the percentages. What I do know is air grab looping is currently the quickest way to fill up this meter as Scorpion, and this is how it's done. First, position an enemy next to a wall, preferably a corner with a ceiling. Then, standing through the enemy, jump and repeat a loop of launch attacking and air grabbing. The air grab needs to be input immediately after the launch attack, or else the enemy may get too far away to continue the loop properly. With this launch air grab loop, you can fill just under 1 fatality orb per enemy. With fatalities out of the way, let's move on to the enemies that give them to us. I break these enemies down into 2 types, big and small. Small opponents in Shaolin monks are classified as any enemy that is able to be knocked down, launched, or bounced consistently. This includes any enemy excluding the Orochi Hellbeast, Oni Warlord, Goro, Kintaro, and Shao Kahn. This is an important distinction because small enemies are completely ruined by one single combat trick, spam slams.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you want to jam.
Spam slams are quick, successive power attacks that stun-lock the opponent to death. This cheesy strat is mainly a timing trick and requires precise rhythm depending on floor layout and game lag, but it's a strat only usable on small enemies. And last but not least, we have big enemies. Big enemies include the Orochi Hellbeast, Oni Warlord, Goro, Kintaro, and Shao Kahn. These enemies are mostly immune to the launch status, can't be grabbed, and can't be bounced. So while their ability to stay grounded is extremely strong, we do have some tools to fight them effectively. Spear Spin and Telly Slam are the 2 best ways to get rid of big enemies for Scorpion. We'll start out with Spear Spin. Spear Spin is the final upgrade to Scorpion's spear ability. This charged attack leaves you vulnerable for about 1.5 seconds while charging, but afterwards Scorpion releases a spear tornado that knocks back normal opponents and absolutely cleaves big ones. The key to the spear spin is positioning. Since the spear is able to hit the enemy's hitbox multiple times, maximizing hits is imperative, but make sure not to get hit during the charge up. Since Spear Spin has a vulnerability window during charge up, for enemies in boss phases that are a tad more aggressive, we are instead going to utilize the Telly Slam loop. This quick loop of power attacking and air warping to dodge attacks reapplies the fire damage over time while keeping you mostly safe. I say mostly because the teleport targeting is not 100% consistent. Thanks to enemies' large hitboxes, it can randomly drop the Telly Slam loop and you will end up in a vulnerable position. And that's the Scorpion speedrunning guide. I hope y'all enjoyed. Drop a like and subscribe if you did, and feel free to ask any questions down in the comments below. Until next time, deuces.